and welcome back to another episode of Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. Now, I have a very special announcement that I have been dying to say for so long, and that is the Shine from the Inside Oracle is done. It is finished. It is on the fast boat to Amazon, and in the next couple of weeks, you'll be able to finally purchase the Shine from the Inside Oracle. I could not be more thrilled and more excited to join you to share this exciting news, and it has been a long time coming, and I am constantly reminding people to remember that dreams take time. So if you've set yourself up for big goals in 2020, give yourself space and time to create, give yourself patience, and a lot for a little bit longer than you expect, because it seems like all of our dreams and all of our goals take longer than we plan for. So I think it's really important for you to remember that your dreams take time. So give yourself space in your calendar for the downtime, give yourself space in the calendar for some, Mercury retrograde, some revisions, some tuning in and just checking in with your goals. So I want to take a moment to check in with you guys real quick and see, how are you guys doing? How's your 2020 started? I feel like 2019 was so heavy and so much growth and so much pushing us outside of our comfort zones so that we could really gear ourselves up and line ourselves up to go after what we authentically are inspired by in this year. So I want to know, what was your 2020 word, and how have you been staying committed towards going after your goals? Have you been staying diligent? And for me, my goal was abs. So for me, I've been at the gym every other day, and then on the days I'm not at the gym, I'm on my yoga mat. And since the day one, 2020, January 1st, I have stayed committed. So I want to know, what have you committed to so far this year in 2020? Say hello in the comments if you are here watching live, and yeah, let's dive in. I have two different decks for you guys to choose from today here on Woo Woo, so I'll let you guys decide. Tammy says, hey, beautiful, I haven't been live in a long time. Well, I'm so glad you're here. So I want to know, do you guys have a preference if I go live in my Shine Tribe Facebook group or if I go live on my fan page on Facebook? I'm trying to decide which is the best option, and Chris says, just pick one and stay consistent. And it just made me laugh, because consistency is the key to making anything happen and to bring people on board with you. So I want to know, you're my tribe. We're here in the Shine Tribe today. How do you guys like consuming Woo Woo Wednesday? Is it here in the Shine Tribe group? Do you guys end up watching it later? Do you like the email that I send out with the replay and the summary? Do you guys find it on Instagram? Let me know where you guys like watching Woo Woo. Let's see. Hey, beautiful Brittany, I'm working on it, and I got to work better on scheduling and time. Yeah, that's so important. One of the masterclass that we taught in the Elevated Life membership this month was all about focus, determination, and motivation and discipline. And discipline really plays a huge factor on your schedule, because one of the lessons I teach in Shine School is if it's not scheduled, it ain't happening. So it's really important for you to claim your calendar as gold. That's all you have is your time. So if you're not prioritizing your time and your schedule, then most likely you're not going to be going in the direction that you're dreaming of. Let's see, haha, abs, I love that as a word for the year. I know, I'm already healthy. I've been eating plant-based for 8 years, and I figured, forget it. We're going with abs. That's gonna be my word. Abs and flow. It seems like everyone in 2020 picked 19 words, so I'm just rolling with it. Management. Okay, need better management. Either works as long as I get a notification. I love that. Hey, Sam. Sam, I am so excited to meet you next month. We have 29 days until our goddess retreat in Destin, and I just am so thrilled to connect with the first round of Shine Tribers who signed up. The goddesses that I'll be joining 15 other goddesses in Destin, Florida next month for the retreat, and I'm actually working on putting on details together for the next retreat happening in September in Santa Fe. We're still working out the magic and the details, but that is where we are planning. My theme for 2020 is allowing support into my life, and breaking my ankle in 2019 taught me a lot of those lessons. Well, your ankles, your feet literally are your foundation, your stability, like how you move around and about in this world. So it's really beautiful that you and I know, like, when shitty things like that happen, we have to find the beauty. So it's really beautiful that you've allowed yourself to slow down and to ask for support, and you ended up manifesting an experience and an opportunity that allowed you to cultivate what you had been asking for. That's why I always say don't ask for patience. All right, I'm going to dive into this week's reading. And so if you guys know a soul sister who's not in the Shine Tribe, please tag them and invite them into the group so that we can keep spreading this empowerment, the sisterhood, so we can all rise and shine together. So I have 2 decks for you today. You guys get to decide, do we do Tarot or Oracle? I have my friend Pamela Chen's Crystal Unicorn Tarot, or we can go to the the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I recently unboxed this, and I haven't really used it that much, so I thought today would be a good day to pull out those cards. So let me know which one do you guys want, Oracle or Tarot? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll get started. Hello, Haley. Haley, how is Australia doing? Like, I know you're in the mix and in the middle of all of that happening, and anyone else from Australia, how are you guys doing? Checking in, making sure things are okay. Is there anything that we can do besides sending love and praying for rain? Like, what can we do to help? Starseed, Tarot, Starseed. Okay, we'll go with the Oracle. You guys are making it pretty clear. So Rebecca Campbell just launched her 2nd Oracle deck. I try to get the lighting right here. I do my best. And this is her newest Oracle. So we will pull from this deck and see what comes up. I've only pulled like 1 card for myself, and then a few weeks ago we did the unboxing, and so this deck is still brand new to me. I'm excited to explore it with you guys. How many of you currently have this deck now? Anyone have it, playing with it, love it? Oracle. Okay, you guys, awesome. So much rain, so many fires have been put out now. I'm not sure if there are any. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. I think the whole world was like seriously praying for rain. It was absolutely devastating to witness from afar. I can only imagine what that felt like, your own home country. You know, so I was bringing that up around here, talking to people in this area, and I was saying, you know, if our country was on fire, if it was your neighborhood, I think you'd be thinking totally different. You'd be acting different. You'd be offering so much more compassion and support. But because we don't see it, because we're not experiencing it firsthand, we're not seeing the devastation, like, it doesn't, you know, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. And that shouldn't be the case. I feel like if we could all take a peek into like what's going on in the world, I think we would have a lot more compassion and empathy for our brothers and sisters. They are now turning away supplies. There has been an overwhelming amount sent. If anyone donates, the whole world has been so generous, so grateful. That makes me so happy. Actually, a card popped up as I was reading that. It's so beautiful to see us all coming together and to help. It makes my heart happy to know that we're still a sisterhood, is still a family, and oh gosh, wow, so wonderful. Okay, I'm going to shuffle with the intention that we all receive the message we need most for this week. So pay attention to your own thoughts, feelings, inner nudges, and your visualizations that come through. Again, you are the ultimate oracle. You have all the wisdom you need within. Everything external is just a reminder. All right, I'm looking for one more card for this week. All right. So here we go. So the people have been asking a lot about the Shine from the Inside Oracle, and they've been asking, will it be available in my country? And the answer is, I hope so. My goal is to sell it on Amazon, and it looks like Amazon delivers to a lot of these European and Australian countries outside of the US. I just have to figure out how to get it like listed onto the different countries' Amazons and all of that. So if it's not immediate, it will happen. Just bear with me. So I am this is new, you know, it's totally new for me, and it's really exciting to learn different things and to challenge myself to grow outside my own comfort zone. So the answer is yes. When? I don't know. I hope right away. I hope everyone in the world can order it on the same day. I am working my magic after this to mess with the Amazon International. So if anyone knows, here's me asking for help. If anyone knows anything about Amazon International selling and like all the things, reach out, DM me. I have some questions for you. All right. Hopefully to Canada too. Yeah, I think Canada, it seems like if you sell on Amazon in the US, you're also like connected to Canada, but I don't know if that's the case. It's so new to me. I don't know. It looks like I'm active in all these countries, but it doesn't show listings. So, and I don't know if that's because I have the listing hidden right now because I don't want anyone trying to buy it and it's not in stock yet. So, I'm figuring it out, and I appreciate all of your love and support. The answer is hopefully yes. I don't know when. Prayers for me and Amazon. I mean, it's been a wild ride. Okay, are you guys ready for this reading? Comment below, let me know, say I'm ready, and I will start to pull the cards and read. Hey Priscilla, hey Brandy, Piper, it's so good to see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, you guys are ready? Awesome, let's do this. The first card that came up for the week is Whale and Orca Elders. Ooh, here we go. Whale and Orca Elders. My friend Devin would love this card. She's obsessed with whales. This card says, share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. You know, when I see this card, it reminds me that all of our voices are essentially our song, our message to the world, right? Our sound, our tone, the vibration that we bring. And this is a reminder for you to pay attention to the words that you're speaking. And you know, I always like to think of it like this. I own a hair salon, and there's a pink chair in the corner in my salon. And I always tell my clients, you know, if you're going to talk about someone, imagine them sitting in this pink chair in the room. And would you say the same thing if they were present versus if they weren't? And if the answer is no, then most likely you need to change your tune. And when I see this card, it's a reminder to tap back into the loving kindness that we have within our soul. Our soul would never speak words of judgment or negativity towards anyone, nor towards ourselves. So when I see this card, it makes me think about tapping into your unique tone, to your unique voice, your authentic expression, and being willing to share your truth and speak it out loud, to share your truth with others, even if it's scary. I remember the first time I did automatic writing, I asked the question, what is my purpose? And I wrote 2 words. Number 1, sing. Number 2, teach. Now, number 1 was a little like, what are you talking about? But I go back and I watch all the videos that I share for you guys, and I'm singing all the time, like, Oracle, yeah! And I didn't realize that that was going to be a part of my soul's expression. When I get excited, I just sing, and I can't help it. And I held that back for so long. I had a very blocked throat chakra, 1 from sexual abuse and trauma that was experienced in that area, and 2 because, you know, speaking words of wisdom and sharing your truth, even when it's different from the rest of the world, can be scary. So when I see this card, it makes me think to tap back into your deep wisdom and have the willingness to share that. Okay, let's keep going. I'm ready. You guys are amazing. Okay, hey Tina, Natalie from Scotland. It's so cool. I want to know, where are you guys watching from right now? Leave it in the comments below. Next card. This card actually came up when we did the unboxing reading a couple weeks ago, called Activated Earth. And this card says, power places, ley lines, and trust where you're led. Now, it's always interesting when Chris and I go on a vacation. A lot of the times it's soul-led. My soul's like, oh my God, we have to go there. For example, Bali was one of those places. And we have this long list of places we want to travel, and Bali is on there, but it's not at the top of the list. And I've been talking so much about New Zealand and Switzerland for years, and we still haven't gone. And just 2 years, you know, like the year before, I said, we're going to Bali for 3 weeks. He's like, what are you talking about? Like, we have all these other places on our list that you've been dying to go to. What's the deal with Bali? And I said, I don't know. We just have to go to Bali right now. And when I booked the tickets, the Bali was freaking earthquaking, like massive destruction and demolition was happening in the islands in Indonesia. And part of me was like, what are we doing? What are we getting ourselves into? But my soul kept saying, you have to be there. You have to be there. You have to be there. And on that trip, we ran into multiple people that needed our message and vice versa, as well as running into one of our Shine Tribe members. So it was a beautiful synchronistic experience that I would not have had I not had the courage to just follow my soul's calling. And sometimes you're called to go to places that don't make sense, but they contain certain wisdom or experiences that you're going to need for your soul's growth and expansion. And this card is saying that you're being called somewhere right now, whether that's to your backyard or to Bali. It's important for you to pay attention because the earth holds different frequencies and vibrations. And anytime I find myself in nature and away from the city, my psychic abilities and my connection to the earth and to each other and to my wisdom expands beyond what I could ever have imagined. So right now you're being called to go to find yourself in a sacred space, like find yourself going to nature, whether that is a local park or you're being called to go to like Glastonbury or Iceland, or actually Santa Fe, where we're holding the next retreat, is one of those magical places that you just can't explain it. There's like more power and more energy happening. Is there a place that you feel super magical? Let me know in the comments below. Iceland, I know, I'm ready to come back. Activated Earth, I love that beautiful card. Yes, so this is saying there are powerful, I mean, there's chakras on our planet, and Chris and I have traveled to a handful of them, and the energy in these places is undeniable, and things like just feel differently. And so it's really important that you're spending time in nature. Is there a place that you love to go that helps to connect your soul and make you feel at home? Telluride, Colorado is also another place for me that I just feel home and my soul is happy. I remember getting out of the car for the first time and stepping into the mountains of Telluride and just tears streaming down my face. And I just said to Chris, I'm home. And I had never felt that way before. Costa Rica, yeah, Costa Rica is a great one. Actually, talking about being called to places, in 2014, I was in a float deprivation, a sensory deprivation tank, like a float tank. And all I heard in my internal voice, my inner voice says, Costa Rica, April 7th through 14th. Okay. So I went home and I booked flights, Costa Rica, April 7th through 14th. Didn't know why, had no clue. And on that trip, we ended up running into a couple that was from Norway, and they were fighting. And Chris and I were able to offer some peaceful relationship advice so that they could finish their trip. They had like 6 months they were traveling together. So it was really fascinating that we were called to be there. And what's even more weird is the Friday that we ended up meeting them, we had no plans for the day. And intuitively, I said to Chris, I want to go ziplining. That sounds fun. And on the ziplining tour, we met this couple that needed the message of, you know, reconnecting with themselves and being honest. Jennifer says Sedona, Arizona. Yeah, multiple people saying Sedona. Chris and I visited Sedona a few years ago. Very, very powerful place. Loved it. And that's part of the reason why I decided Santa Fe would be an excellent spiritual space, because Sedona and Santa Fe have that desert-like vibe going on. Hey, Diana, congratulations on your book launch. I live in a beautiful little town in the Western Cape in South Africa. It's called Great, and I feel that way about here. Oh my gosh, well, it looks like we're all coming to your house. We're all going to come to visit South Africa. That sounds incredible. All right, any other places on earth that you feel home, that you feel activated and magical and powerful? Okay, I'm gonna keep last card for the week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, Star Brothers comes up. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. I feel like, I don't know if this card came up last time, but I definitely have seen it, and I haven't used this deck very much, so it's interesting that the same cards keep coming up. So Star Brothers comes up saying protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. This is a reminder for light workers that we are safe, that it is okay to come out of the spiritual closet, that it's okay to shine your light. It's okay to talk about the weird, woo-woo, unexplainable things that the analytical mind and the logical mind just don't understand. This is our time to speak up. This is why I had such a blocked throat chakra, because I was afraid to share. I was afraid to speak my wisdom, to share my truth, and the information that I'm receiving on a continual basis. This is a reminder that you are protected, that we will not be burned, we will not be hung anymore, that it's okay to speak up, that you are safe, that you can trust that the next thing that you need along your path will magically appear if you have the willingness and the faith and the trust to step forward and open up and say yes and receive whatever that next step is for you. How many of you right now feel like you're not safe, that you can't be seen, that you can't speak up because someone will judge you, or you have an unconscious fear of being killed? I know in a past life I was certainly hung. That's partly contribution to why I have such a blocked throat chakra, because I was literally killed in that energetic expression. Anyone else feel afraid to be seen, or they don't feel safe to come out of the spiritual closet? Yes, come visit. Oh, certainly. Absolutely will be there. Hey, Julie. Sam says the Blue Ridge Mountains for me. Yes, Chris and I have had the pleasure of going to the Blue Ridge Mountains, and actually we went on our anniversary trip and I surprised him with a photo shoot at the top of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And to be at the top of the mountains when the sun was setting and to just capture that magic was beyond amazing. Such a cool experience. The mountains really are such a spiritual representation of the journey that our soul goes on when we embark on this earth planet. So I want to know any questions, thoughts, ideas, aha moments that have come up for the week with this reading. Just to recap, whale and orca elders, we are old, ancient, wise beings, and we have our gift to share, and our message, our voice, the words, the love, and the energy that we contribute to the world makes a difference. So tune into the frequency of love and blast it. Shine it bright. Activated Earth, this is saying you're being called to travel to magical places. So if you missed the goddess retreat that's happening in Destin, Florida in the ocean, then come join us in the desert in Santa Fe in September, and we will get some magic going together, because when you team up with a community of like-minded light workers, magic happens so much faster. The last card is Star Brothers, and this is a reminder that it's safe for you to come out of the spiritual closet. It is safe for you to trust. It is safe for you to speak your truth and to shine your light and to be authentic. You no longer have to fit into the mold of culture and society. You have the ability to step out of the box that we've been shoved into. I always say you can't fit a star in a square-shaped box. So get out of the square-shaped societal box, shine your light, and be authentic. Share your truth, and be the love and the light that you needed, because that's ultimately why we're here, is to shine bright and to spread love and peace. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to catch up with your comments. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. If you have a soul sister who you know would love this message, invite them to join the Shine Tribe Sisterhood, and I will catch you guys next Wednesday. Natalie says the Highlands of Scotland is stunning and such beautiful scenery. I think there was a movie or a TV show. What was it called? Highlander, or no? What is it called? It's set in the Highlands of Scotland. What is it called? My mother-in-law loved this movie or TV show. Anyway, it does look beautiful and magical. I'd love to visit there. Where else? Shireen says, definitely one of my biggest fears is being judged. I struggle with being seen. Shireen, here's the thing. You're going to be judged no matter what. 100%. From people that you don't know, from people that you do know, and most likely from yourself. So what we have to realize is that we're never going to be free of judgment. Ever. But what we can be free of is the care about that judgment that other people are offering, because we need to remember that the judgments that others are offering are just their opinion. They don't know who we are. They don't have the same connection we do with our soul. So everyone that's offering you criticism or judgment is just representing how they feel about themselves and not you. I always remind people, like, here's my philosophy. If you don't know my middle name and you're not paying me or fucking me, your opinion doesn't count. okay? And that keeps it simple because you're always going to be judged. Let's face it. No matter, I mean, you walk into the grocery store, you're going to get like 18 judgments like 5 steps in, okay? That's just how it is. Like people, I think there's like a statistic that says it takes like less than a millisecond for people to pass their judgment and automatically make that first impression. So it's happening no matter what. So I would rather show up, be my authentic self, and be seen and judged for who I am rather than for who I'm trying to people please or the masks that I'm wearing. Sam says, that is amazing. Scotland is on my bucket list, specifically the Highlands because of my family heritage. Ooh, I love that. Outlander. Yes, Outlander. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you guys are on it. You guys know Highlander. Well, whatever. I was close. I knew it was something with an ER. Oh, thank you guys so much for that. That lipstick looks amazing on you. Thank you so much. Actually, my mother-in-law, who loves Outlander, gave me this for Christmas. It's a vegan lipstick. Oh my God, and that pink pillow to your right. Oh, yes, yes, I know. How do you guys like my new office? Chris and I have been here for about 16 months, and we only planned to be here for the first year. We thought we would move into our house and be out of the city, but turns out my Oracle deck took a little bit longer than expected, and we just have to roll with it. That's why flow is my word for 2020, because we can make all the plans that we want in our life. And yes, we set goals to stay committed and consistent and to take action. But when the universe has their own timeline and they decide that your Oracle deck needs to come out the same month as your first retreat, you know, you just got to roll with it. So here we are. And over the Christmas break, I took off. I disappeared. I didn't do any business, which was great. I got out of the salon for 2 weeks and I was able to decorate my office. So I am sitting in this office. It's literally the other half is taken over by all the free gifts that our retreat sponsors have sent. It's like I had to like make the office ready so I could bring in not only all the sponsored products that are coming for the retreat, but also for the 500 Oracle decks that I've ordered to my house. 1,500 are going to Amazon, 500 coming to my house. Had to make some space. So the Oracle deck is on its way to Amazon now. I am working on getting the international Amazon shipping set up. So if anyone has any advice on that, please contact me and help a sister out. People's opinions don't pay your bills. True that. And they don't give you orgasms. Shake them off. Exactly. Hey, Pam. Hey, Aaron. Bridget. So good to see you guys. Any questions for today before I hop off up here? This has been so fun connecting with you guys here in the Shine Tribe for Woo Woo Wednesday. I am so thankful for this beautiful, empowering, inspiring community. It's so amazing to see so many women come together to support each other's goals and dreams and to help uplift each other in times where we need that extra support. So be willing to ask for help if you need it. You're here for a reason. You're exactly where you're meant to be, and you're never not on your path. The most important thing for you to remember is to keep shining your light because you're here for a reason, and the world needs that sparkle magic that you have. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of your love and support. Thank you again for all of the support and the patience on the Shine from the Inside Oracle. She's on the boat. She's on her way to Amazon. So if you're not on the Oracle waitlist, go to BrittanyCarmichael.com/Oracle so you can hop on there now, and you'll be the first to know when it goes live so you can purchase it. I have poured all of my heart, soul, love, and creativity into this project, and I can't wait for you to see all the magic that this Oracle entails, because it's not just the pretty cards and the box and the deck. There's so much more that you're going to receive when you purchase the Oracle. So thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys next week for Woo Woo Wednesday. Thank you so much. Peace.